Well, the holidays are upon us and the giving spirit is in full force. Joining me this morning is Tim Marks. He's the CEO of Metropolitan Ministries. And good morning to you.
Good morning.
You guys are already gearing up for a big event, the tent event. Tell me about this.
Yeah, so we have a large tent in Tampa, about 36,000 square feet,
Wow.
where we are using that as our home base to serve 30,000 families throughout Tampa Bay. But we have 5 locations of service in Pinellas, 3 locations of service in Pasco. So families throughout the community will be receiving benefits coming out of this holiday tent.
What does this include? Is this just more than food or some toiletries?
Yeah, so at the holiday season, we're helping families that are struggling, and there's a lot of families that are still hurting, and some are listening to our broadcast today, and we want to help those families. So a holiday meal at Thanksgiving, turkey and dressing and all the fixing and cereal and some food to last that family for a few extra days. And then we do it all over again. The 12 days before Christmas, we serve these families, we provide toys for their children. And again, anybody who's listening can find help. And we also want to engage the community to give help. What we do more than just provide these commodities is we really provide hope to families in need.
And you were saying right before we came on that really it kind of stuck with you. Somebody had told you this is about hope.
Exactly. Barbara, I met her in 2007. We had done all this effort. I really wondered if it made a difference. So I met her in February after the holidays. Yeah. And she said, you know what we gave her was hope. It wasn't just the commodities. It was about this feeling that the community really cared about her. And that's what we're asking the community to do. Come on out, help us serve these families, come volunteer, do a food drive, help make a difference in a family, one family at a time.
So how do you guys get all of these supplies, all this food? You're talking tens of thousands of people. That's not cheap. It doesn't come cheap. It's a lot.
If we had to buy all this food, it'd be well over $1 million. And that's why it's so great to see so many businesses, faith groups, school groups doing food drives. And we would encourage your viewers to go ahead and, if you do a BOGO, buy one, get one, why don't you give one? Buy one, get one, and give that product to a family in need. And that's what we hope to do this holiday season by asking people to help these families. We have drop-off locations, again, in all 3 counties around Tampa Bay, and we'll be helping families each and every day.
Have you seen the need grow every year?
Absolutely has. And, as we've seen, there is an economic divide. And then for some families, it just doesn't matter what's going on. A mom gets sick or a child gets sick. She has to care for that child. She loses some of her hours. At the holidays, there's so much pressure on these families. Yeah. And we want to come alongside these families at the holiday season.
And lastly, really quickly, if someone wants to help or they do need the help, how do they go about finding that?
Sure, I'm sure it'll be up on abcactionnews.com, but also on the metromin.org website. There's a Holiday Central button. Push on that button. If you need help, push on the I Need Help button, and we'll tell you how to register to get help.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for coming on this morning. Appreciate it.